Let me hit you another one from myself. I would have to say, growing up, watching a bit of, I would say, the athletics at its peak, and I'm looking at, you know, I was disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Well, I would say we'll talk about the Americans, but I thought, you know, let me just keep it UK, and you have to say Linford Christie was quite a character back in the day, and as much as there was a point where you're thinking, oh mate, you should have, you know what I mean, use Jamaica, because Jamaica was small quite then when it came to athletics, and he's like, you're Jamaican, man, come on, rock the flag a bit more. And obviously we found out he was Jamaican much later on, but you know,
I didn't like him.
It was, you know, but the thing is,
Linford
Linford
had that black man arrogance about him.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He had that arrogance about him. He knew what he was, and he knew he could defend it. And he was black.
And he was against Americans, man. The Americans at the time were absolute animals at the 100 meters, man. They was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 down to break the Americans in the 100 meters in that period. Was me impossible, and to win 100 meters in that period, you have to salute him. And out of all the athletics greats, for there's Colin Jackson, but you know. You don't
relate to him, do you?
Yeah, nah.
I didn't relate to Colin Jackson. I didn't look up to him as no big.
Yeah, I mean,
inspiration. I'm just being honest. I didn't look at him like that.
Nah. But Linford Christie, when it comes to athletics, for me, from a UK perspective, I can pull out all these Americans like Michael Johnson, Carl Lewis, Ed Moses, all these guys. But you know, when you really sit down and think about it, from a UK standpoint, and now he's been outed out, he's Jamaican born as well. You know, same area my dad come from anyway, up in St Andrew. But the reality show is that, you know, a young boy born in the Caribbean came over here and dominated athletics. I just felt like my only disappointed for Linford is he should have repped Jamaica a lot more in the prime of his career, but a lot of people didn't do that because they just did it to get by in that period, and that's the knowledge that we had. I don't know if you guys agree with that one.
I think when Linford was around running at his peak, Jamaica didn't have no 100 meters. We didn't have no.
Yeah, no.
Shouting about them days.
Yeah.
Like he says, Raj, it was an American-dominated team.
Yeah, 100%.
We had that funny guy, brand name Carl Lewis, bro.
Yeah. You don't like him? You have to rate him, bro. My mum was doing 200 meters, 100, a long jump.
I respect what he's achieved in the sport.
Yeah.
But I don't like him. I didn't like the way he was going after the way he went for Ben. Okay, Ben proved that he cheated. We all know. We know this. But the way he went on, bro, like, man can't run that fast, rare. So what would he be saying if he had came up against the Usain Bolt at that time?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But
that's what I didn't like about Carl Lewis. He was very quick to point fingers. Very quick to point fingers, but. Well, you know, we'll leave that because that's personal then. That's going personal. You know what I mean? But so going back to Linford, at the time, Linford did, and then wasn't Maurice Green about still when Linford? Maurice Green came about as well, and Maurice Green was.
And there's a Mitchell guy. Is it Mitchell?
Yeah, Dennis Mitchell. Didn't like him. He didn't like him anyway. I didn't think he was that great a runner. But yeah, Dennis Mitchell, Maurice Green, and then Linford had to take on all of those on his J's, bro.
Yeah.
On his J's, and he did it. He flipping did it. So again.
He took the Americans on, which nobody else.
And he was black, but as we said earlier, bro, but he still remembered his blackness.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Linford, with a lot of the sportsmen over here. This is why I'm talking for myself. Why I wasn't gravitated to him, because I felt that they didn't embrace their black. Like John Barnes for me didn't embrace his blackness. Okay. I knew he was born in Jamaica. I know all of the Caribbean, but he wasn't.
He wasn't walking like it.
I'd be like, it doesn't come from the part of Jamaica my mum comes from. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because it just, my mum was ghetto. My mum's a ghetto youth.
Yeah.
You understand? So she looks out for people. John Barnes just didn't look to me like he was looking out for his fellow black people. I just don't.
You know when you go to the Caribbean islands, there's always that one area that people say that's where the posh people live. And stuff like that. That's where you would have Steve Jobs. Yeah, he must have come.
John was down there kicking ball, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Him dad sent him over when he was 16, man. He's still ones in it, you know what I mean? Dad sent him over to get educated because he's very educated, but his sister is very educated as well. You know what I'm saying?
His army, it's not because he got sent, he was in the army.
Yeah.
You know, when you're army kid, you're on that hard. And from what I heard, John Barnes' dad was a disciplinarian, very strict. Very strict. So, but great calling for Christie. Big things, big things.
Okay, Marcus, look.